An accuser of Ghislaine Maxwell, a woman known as Jane, began testifying today in Maxwell's federal sex trafficking trial in New York.
Maxwell is accused of recruiting and luring underage girls who were then sexually assaulted by Jeffrey Epstein. Jane is the first of 4 accusers to testify against Maxwell, the late Epstein's one-time girlfriend. The witness said today she met Epstein in 1994 when she was 14 years old and had sexual contact with him multiple times. She says Maxwell was in the room on some of those occasions. Maxwell's defense attorney says Jane never accused Maxwell of any wrongdoing before Epstein died.
Tonight, investigative reporter Terry Parker is outside the federal courthouse in New York City, where Epstein's former private pilot also took the stand again today.
We are hearing from an insider from the world of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's former private pilot, describing the pair's luxurious lifestyle and their opulent, wealthy homes spanning from Florida here to New York to Paris to New Mexico. The government's first witness is Larry Vysotsky, who says in the Epstein organization, Ghislaine Maxwell was number 2 and Epstein was a big number 1. Prosecutors showed pictures of Epstein's 10,000-acre ranch in New Mexico, his apartment in Paris, and his private island in the Virgin Islands. Vysotsky says they went there every week or so on one of Epstein's planes, including a Boeing 727 known as the Lolita Express. However, Vysotsky says the girls he saw traveling on the plane seemed to be adults. He says he remembers taking the alleged victim prosecutors called Jane, who they say was 14 at the time, from West Palm Beach to somewhere he can't remember. The government is trying to prove Epstein and Maxwell took the girl across state lines for sexual abuse at one of Epstein's other homes, which would be trafficking. Under cross-examination, Vysotsky says he thought the girl was a mature woman and that all the females he saw traveling with Epstein were adults. He also says he never saw any sexual activity taking place on the planes and absolutely none with underage girls. Prosecutors said in opening statements they will produce flight logs and passenger lists showing underage girls did fly with Epstein. Vysotsky testified Maxwell often arranged flight schedules with him. Maxwell's attorneys contend Maxwell was simply an employee of Epstein's and was manipulated by his wealth and power herself. But the government says the pair was ultimate predators who befriended girls from poor or broken families, dazzled them with extreme wealth and luxury, promised to make their dreams come true, but then ensnared them in the nightmarish world of a sexual pyramid scheme. And 4 of those victims will testify against Maxwell. The government is trying to show also that Epstein's access to these remote islands, ranches, and luxurious private homes gave him the chance to molest all of these girls, all the time, they say, aided by Maxwell. In New York, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.